like a hot knife through butter. So if you never tried to cut hemp before, you might not realize how tough it is. It is truly a strong fibrous plant, and there's been disc millers that have tried to cut it, and some of them are successful, but usually they start wrapping. And there's various sickle bars out there, but it's kind of ironic that hemp being an old crop, we're kind of going to the old technology, if you will, the sickle bars, that's actually working the best today. So we've been working with I&J Manufacturing and the ESM cutter bar that they have, and we used it the last 2 years. We have put it to the test. We put it to the challenge. We're able to go at 4 or 5 miles an hour. One thing we did notice that some varieties definitely do cut a little harder than others, but aside from that, that machine works great. So the way it really works is there are 2 knives that are going against each other like this. There's no really guards like you might be familiar with in a traditional sickle bar. So these heavy duty knives that are going against each other, and it creates a scissors action. So the thing that we like about it is when we're cutting hemp, we need to cut it usually 3 or 4 times, so that the stalks are about 2 to 3 feet long, so we can handle it later on to be able to rake it and bale it and everything. So when you're cutting like at 4 or 5 feet high, this plant doesn't have much, I mean, it can move. So when you're going forward, you want it to cut it quickly so it starts falling off, and so when and the next cutter is like 1 foot behind, so in a forward motion the whole plant comes down. So the scissors-like action is really effective for cutting up into the canopy of the hemp plant, and so that's what's really important. That's what really sets the ESM cutter bar apart, is its ability to cut like a scissors and to cut this hemp up and make it manageable in the windrowing, in the retting process, and in the baling process. So the key is the cutter bar, and the I&J Manufacturing with the ESM cutter bar, top notch.